Hello everyone, this is a reading for Aquarius. Welcome in, Aquarians. Hope everybody's well. We'll start with some oracle cards and then move to the tarot. So what's happening here is what the universe is helping you with. What's happening here is the advice. And then over here is the outcome. So we'll get started for you, Aquarius. Welcome in. Be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. Do you always get this card? You're an Aquarius, of course. So you might have trouble adjusting to a certain situation. I don't know why that came out. But there's something here that you're having to adjust to, and it's like you're fitting yourself into this. It's like almost square peg, round hole. And so there is something here about you having to adjust. And I don't think you care for that very much. And the adjustment could be as a result of things that are happening around you, or it could be a result of you entering a new job, a new position, changing world, that kind of thing, changing health status, any of those type of things that are causing this internal change. And you're having a bit of a trouble adjusting that and coming to the realization that things are changing, right? And so there is something here about that. Okay, Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Okay, this is kind of, it is stay rooted and grounded. I mean, it's quite literal. This card here is quite literal about you finding your center, finding your and maintaining your purpose, your goals, and being the center, you being the pillar in all of this. So everything is like, I'm seeing almost the eye of a storm, the eye of a tornado, where you're in the center and it's quiet. And if you've ever been in a tornado, it can be eerily kind of strange in the center of it, or when right before it touches down too. Sometimes the sky can be different color, like green. I've seen green and purple, and so it's this weird eerie feeling of stuff being a bit still. And it's always, and they say the calm before the storm, right? It's this eerie feeling, and that needs to actually be you, is that calm before the storm. You are the eye of the storm. You are the center right now. And the center, the reason you're the center here is because you are going to have to jump into, your commitment is being tested. I knew something is going to happen. I shuffled these beforehand and just kind of think Aquarius, 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 but the way the reading goes, I can kind of guess here. First quarter moon, your commitment is being tested. Okay, so you're, if you're working on something that has taken quite a toll of your energy, you will be tested at this time, and it's your resolve. It's almost as if you do have to be a bit of a Shaolin monk at this time. You do have to maintain that core, that center, and you do have to maintain that peace of mind as everything else is falling apart around you. It's very important that you maintain that center, because you cannot help anybody else unless you can solidly rely on yourself first, right? Okay, it's always put on your oxygen mask first before you put it on your child or whoever, help whoever's next to you. So that's the feeling I get here, is that you do need some time here to get yourself centered, grounded, and in so that you can be this pillar for everybody else. Okay, we're going to go in the tarot real quick for you, Aquarius. Aquarius, I apologize for my long absence. I was doing an internship, a very good internship. I really enjoyed it, but the commute was very long, so no tarot happening because I was tired. All right. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. Here we go. The Empress, be authentic, because that's your abundance, right? Your authenticity. The way you are in the world is actually your abundance. That's where it springs forth. Holy crap, that's where it is for Aquarius. And I never noticed that about the sign, but it's totally true. So, one more card here. Knight of Pentacles. We have the Justice in the middle, and Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Okay. Tact. There's something here about tact. The overall energy of the reading is you maintaining your center, and also touching situations around you, things that are happening around you, and using great tact to handle them. It's almost as if you're going to be drawing on that center core is going to enable you to use tact in every situation around you and move through obstacles with great dignity is what's happening. So and that's the way you need to move right now. That's the chess pieces that are on the board, right? That of a dignified, authentic person. Okay, so what the universe is helping you with is be authentic. Your way is the only way for you. It's more standing in your power, like we said. And then you have the Empress here. The Empress of your abundance lies, of course, in that skill that you have, that in that you are authentically yourself, that you have your own that security, that own security about yourself, and then your ability to then kind of radiate that in the world, because at certain times we do need that. And you could be you in the sign as being, as we're switching into away from Gemini North Node and into Taurus North Node. This could be a skill set that is actually needed for the future. So you could be, as a collective, moving into that energy. And that's where your strength is, that's where your abundance is, that's where all of your abundance will come from, right? Aquarius is from that center pillar, right? That is you, okay? That connectedness. All right. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. We talked about that. Justice. So it doesn't matter what's happening around you. You could be dealing with a situation that you need to have the eyes of justice. So it could be dealing with financial things. It could be dealing with court things. Could be dealing with anything that is around you that is that you need to be very logical and cool-headed about. It's very important that you maintain that cool. It's very important that you become very logical, cool-headed, and you deal with the situation with great tact here. Seven of Swords, great tact, and great self-control. So this is a reading of you just kind of radiating that self-control here. All right, your commitment is being tested. So you might be going through with something that you feel like you need to, that you feel like you have to. You might be going after a goal that you just absolutely have to do, and it is kind of a calling here. Now, so you're going to be following this calling, and in order to follow this calling, you do need to kind of steel yourself for this, right? And it is something here about you taking those steps that are necessary with great tact and great strength and great rootedness within yourself. So being very, very solid, secure, and stable in your actions and words at this time. You're going to be moving into that energy, so I don't think you have to do much about it. You don't have to try. You're just going to be doing it. So it's just going to come naturally, and that's going to be kind of cool, actually. Because you have it within you, and that's the interesting thing about this sign that I've noticed, that is just like an inborn thing. It's kind of interesting. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles here, and the Knight of Pentacles, of course, is slow movement and change, right? So things aren't moving as quickly as you'd like them to move, but they will be moving, and they will be moving at a pace that is very tolerable. So this is kind of just a tolerable pace, and the material reality stuff is going to move forward for you in the material reality, in the direction that you'd like it to go, because of how you are in the world currently, because you are moving into this space of being rooted and grounded and kind of coming at things from that confident way, that internal confidence inside you. So there is something here about things moving forward, but just not very fast, and that might frustrate you. That might be something that really, really frustrates you, but don't worry about it. It's moving forward. It's going to be fine there. Okay. Thank you, Aquarius. If you enjoyed this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. See you next time.